All right, we're going to work on finding volumes of pyramids and cones in this example. Now that we know the formulas, let's apply those. We've got Kyle. Kyle's truck can haul 1.75 tons of corn per load. 1 cubic meter of corn weighs 0.8 tons. Um, just a side note, when we see cubic meter, that's a meters cubed, which is a volume measurement. Okay, so we are talking about volume here. How many loads will Kyle haul to move this pile of corn? So this pile of corn um, is in the shape of, it's kind of hard to see, but a cone. So we're going to start by finding the volume of the corn, which is in the shape of a cone. The volume of the pile of corn, let's put it that way. And then I just put in parentheses, that's a cone. So our volume formula is 1/3 times the area of the base. Because the base is a circle, it's pi r squared times the height. So 1/3 times pi, we need our radius. Well, over here you can see that from one end of the pile to the other end of the pile is 4 meters. So that is a diameter, which means the radius is 2. So we're going to multiply that by a 2 squared, and then the height is that 1.5 meters from the top of the cone perpendicular to the base, that measurement. So our height is 1.5. All right, when we calculate that out, we get about 6.3 meters cubed. All right, so Kyle's got this truck and it can haul 1.75 tons of corn per load. So we want to figure out how much does this weigh? If we have a volume of corn at 6.3 meters cubed, what does that weigh? And we're told here that 1 cubic meter of corn weighs 0.8 tons, and we have 6.3 of those. So we're going to find the weight of the corn by multiplying the total volume, 6.3, times 0.8, because each cubic meter weighs 0.8 tons. So we multiply that together and we get 5.04 tons. That's how much this pile of corn weighs. So the corn has this volume. We just figured out what's the weight of that volume, 5.04 tons. So now how many trips does Kyle need to make? How many loads? Well, each load, or his truck can haul 1.75 tons of corn per load. So he has to move 5.04 tons. So to answer the question, we're just going to take we're going to find the number of trips he needs to take. We're going to take the total weight he needs to carry, 5.04 tons. We're going to divide that by the 1.75. So how many 1.75 trips can he make? When we divide that out, we get 2.88. So it's going to take 2 trips and then 0.88 of a trip, which means he will have to make 3 trips to do this. So Kyle will need to haul 3 loads. I keep calling those trips. So he loads it up, he brings it somewhere, he comes back, he loads it up again, brings it somewhere. Last time he comes back and he still has that 0.88 to get in there of a ton, he loads it up. So Kyle will need to haul 3 total loads to move the corn. All right, let's move on to Jason. What's Jason doing? Jason is using the mold to make 12 candles. So here's a candle mold right here. So what he'll do is he will pour wax in here. It's going to fill up and that's going to harden and create a candle. How many cubic inches of wax does he need? So let's start by figuring out the volume of this candle mold. That is not how you spell candle. There we go. So this is a pyramid. It's upside down. We can see the base of the pyramid is actually this triangle right here. So it's a triangular pyramid, and then it's all coming to this vertex right here. So because we're trying to find the volume of a pyramid, we'll use our volume formula for pyramids, which is volume equals 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. So you just gotta be careful. If your base is a triangle, when we find the area of a triangle, we use a height within that, and that's not the same as this height. So just be careful. But let's find the area of the base first. So area of the base, capital B, area of the base. I'm going to go ahead and actually redraw that triangle so we can see it. Um, let's see where this is 4, and they told us that this is 3 right there. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So it's a lowercase b. It's not a capital B, it's a lowercase b. This height is the height of the triangle, not this height, which is the height of the pyramid. So we just have some things we need to keep straight. The um, base of our triangle is just this 4. So 1/2 times 4 times the height of our triangle is 3. So 1/2 times 4 times 3 is 6. So the area of the base is 6. That's what we're going to plug in right there. So our volume equals 1/3 times our area of our base is 6. And then the height of the pyramid, this is this 6 right here. That is the height of the pyramid. When we multiply that together, 1/3 times 6, we get 12. And we are in inches cubed. So each mold will hold 12 inches cubed of wax. Well, how many candles is Jason making? Jason is going to make 12 candles. So we're going to take the volume of one candle mold, the 12 inches cubed right there. Let's multiply that by the number of candles he's making times 12 candles. So this 12, we're using a bunch of 12s. This is the volume of the mold, and we're multiplying it by the number of candles he wants to make. And that will give us a total of 144. We are in inches cubed. That's the total amount of wax that he needs to make 12 candles.